Here Gundam Planet, we're about giving the people what they want. And I did that Scope Dog review, and I was very pleasantly surprised to see that some of you guys were like really into the whole non-Gundam thing. I wasn't sure how well that was going to go over, so a couple of you said, hey, you should do more non-Gundam reviews. So this is as far from Gundam as it gets, because this is a person. This is the Figurerise standard Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan, or just Gohan in the English dub. But yeah, so this Figurerise standard stuff kind of just happened, and there's gonna be a bunch of them, and to say I'm skeptical would be putting it lightly. You know, build the Ultimate Warrior. Do I really want to build a person? I mean, I guess. Let's find out. So, first one you get is this stand here for the effect parts that it comes with, which is a nice thing it does. It comes with the effect parts, although I'm pretty sure it's like the same effect part that comes with all of these kits. This is the effect part, and I'm pretty sure I looked at a couple of them, and I think the same thing. So it's cool that it's included, but we'll see if it just becomes repetitive really fast. So this is your runner here that has the Super Saiyan hair, the all-so-important Super Saiyan hair, and it looks okay. The build looks nice, at least, because you seem to layer all of the different parts of his hair on top of each other. So that's good. But my big problem with it is that it's not real gold. It's like this sort of translucent yellow, which, whereas, like, I feel like in the show, the Super Saiyan hair is more of, like, a very pale blonde, depending on what era in the art style and everything, so I guess it's really just up to what you think, but I think it looks okay for the most part. So here's his skin parts, and this is what really just, like, man, I'm sure I'm building a model of a person, because that sure is his skin and his face. It's not good. Why is he so terrifying? But I guess you just have to think that when he goes together, it's not going to be weird, but like you are building a model of a human being, not a robot. So I don't know. You get some nice blue here for his belt and other parts, and then, you know, you got your whole purple here for like most of the kit, because, you know, he's trained by Piccolo, so he's got his old Piccolo get-up thing going on, so, like, that's cool. And, like, it's a nice purple. It looks good. I really like all the texturing going on to make it look like clothes, so, like, that's neat. And then you get this one lone sticker, and it's weird, and I don't know. But, yeah, other than that, you know, you got your manual here, and it's pretty well laid out, shows you everything you need. It's like, it's what you expect. It looks like a Gundam manual, nothing too crazy. But, oh, it even shows that, like, oh, you get an Action Base 2, and you can hook them on there. You can hook them on the Action Base 2 if you want. So, like, that's neat. And I really don't know what to expect from my friend Gohan here, but I'm gonna find out. Alright, so, I think it is, to put it lightly, I was, like, a little, like, almost passive-aggressive about this model while I was unboxing it, and that's really just because I had almost no expectations, and just to put it bluntly, I was very wrong about a lot of things, and because this kit was actually very fun to build. The plastic is very nice. Everything goes together really smoothly. Cleaning up nubs was like an absolute dream. The colors all look great. And I'm just have a big foot in my mouth because I really was very negative during that opening, and I'm glad to say that I was actually mostly wrong. Just like pretty much the only negative thing I can think of is he does kind of have weight issues. I got him to stand on his own, and you're not really gonna get a lot of like crazy poses out of him while he's on the ground, but they give you an attachment for an action base, so you can get him up in the air. That opens up a lot more options. And also just, as far as the general visuals go, like, it's pretty good. I think the product images they have for these don't really do them too much justice. When I first saw the original announcement for this, I thought it was hideous. But now seeing it in person, it's not so bad. I still think that the overall look of it could have used a little bit more work, and I think the plastic, while the plastic is nice and feels nice, I think I'm having trouble getting this out because I just generally don't think that it looks like exactly right. Like something is off, and it's hard for me to put my finger on it. But for the most part, this is your friend Gohan. He's cool. The build was fun. So let's bring it in so I can take a look at some of the articulation going on here. Alright, so here's the boy himself up close. So there's a few accessories, not a whole lot, but we can go through them real quick. So first things first, you get the effect part for the Kamehameha attack, which looks pretty good. The pegs inside of it, since it's totally clear, you see the pegs and the way it connects, it kind of destroys the illusion a little bit if you focus on it too much. But from like a distance though, this is actually a really nicely defined effect part. I do like it. You also get this little guy for so you can show him charging up the Kamehameha, and this actually has less of those issues like I was saying with the pegs and stuff in here. This actually is like a pretty nice seamless effect going on with this, so I do like this a bunch. They give you this little stand so that you can attach it to the Kamehameha effect, and you can have it going in different directions. You can also pop it out and move it up and down. It's kind of a pain in the neck, but it's cool that you can change the level of it and everything. You kind of have to keep it low to get Gohan to use it unless he's on action base. This is the connector for the action base, which is kind of like, instead of like the standard like open and close claw that you get for like an action figure type thing, this is like a harness that he kind of like hooks in there and sits, and like, it's pretty good. It's a neat idea. I never seen this kind of connection for display base before, so it's neat. You get a hand swap, so you get these two hands, which are just like his Kamehameha hands. You can have them holding like the energy and like charge it up, whatever. They're good. They look nice. And then last but not least, you get a face swap, and you build the faces, and the effect and the way you build the faces is actually super neat. It's like a couple different layers of pieces that add up to what is a surprisingly seamless look on the face. No, nothing really looks weird or anything like that. I was actually very impressed. For the screaming face here, they give you this little sticker for the tongue, which isn't the best thing in the world when I was first building it, but like, I'm not really worried about it so much at this point. So that's all the effects. Nothing too crazy. Pretty much what you would expect to get with your friend Gohan here. So moving on to articulation, you got the head, which nice ball joint on the head. I find the back of the hair, because the hair is actually a bunch of different pieces, I find tends to get loose on me, and you just gotta pop it back in there, so just be careful. The hair is like super sharp and pointy, so you're gonna want to grab it on the side here and moving it around. To switch the faces off, you pull his front bangs there off, and then just carefully slide the face off, and then the new head pops in like so. No problem. Again, back of the hair falling off, kind of annoying. And then once you put that back in, it's fine. I'm just going to, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to take that off. So yeah, then you got your screaming face in there, no problem. Moving on to the arms, you get like pretty okay, just like extension like that. He has these like shirt pieces over here in his shoulder, which definitely hinder articulation to a certain extent. It's nothing bad, but it's worth noting. You get nice joint right at the elbow there, so you get a sick bend in there. Standard ball peg on the wrist does the job nicely. It's not the best connection in the world, but it stays in there pretty well. As far as the torso does, you don't really get much of an ab crunch. It's like very little, but you can get full 360-degree spin on there. So ab crunch would have been nice, but it's not bad. Moving on to the legs, you get decent side kick, actually pretty good front kick, because it's just this joint in here that's pretty maneuverable. You can get nice range of motion out of it, but it very easily breaks the mold when you go to pose the leg, because this joint just isn't really engineered the best, so you're going to lose some of that illusion of a full straight mold, but that's okay. That's sort of to be expected. Get a pretty decent bend of the knees. You get these big bulky pants here, so that sort of hinders articulation a little bit, but more than enough. As far as the feet go, unfortunately you get 0 ankle rock on the feet for whatever reason, but you do get pretty nice back movement, and you can spin them around. So the feet could be better, but again, not really too much to complain about, and that's really the articulation in a nutshell. I can't really find anything to complain about. So final thoughts on Gohan. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm honestly happy to say that I really did enjoy building this. I don't like to go into things thinking that they're going to be bad, and especially when I go into something thinking it's going to be bad, I like finding out that it's actually pretty good. So if you're like a model builder and you want to do something a little different, I honestly do recommend this. I don't think it makes as good of a display piece as the Dragon Ball Z SH figure arts do. Those things are just the best things ever. But if you want to build a model and you like your Dragon Ball characters, you really just can't do wrong with this. I definitely recommend it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video on my little friend Gohan here. I hope you might have thought differently about this. Maybe you had the same negative reaction that I had when you first saw it, and maybe you want to give it a shot because it was actually pretty fun. Be sure to like the video and drop a comment. Let's talk about this man and see. Everybody's got all kinds of different opinions, so let's see what you think about this guy. And definitely be sure to check out our friend Marsh Sounds Music. You can go to his SoundCloud in the description. He does the music that you hear in the Smitty Base shots for these videos, and he does great work. And also remember that we have videos up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so we always got something new for you guys. And as always, I will see you next time.